Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today, modifications continue on the S4. This one in particular is a little badge replacement. We're doing this video today because this particular year, S4, did not come with a couple things that the new ones do. So this has a black optics package, which means it has the black mirror caps, black trim, and then up here, the black grille area, but does not include badging. The newer years do, but this one does not. So today we're replacing the S4 badge, the rings, and then the same thing up front. We got this nice little packet, and I actually got these off eBay. I think these were 65, I wanna say, 64, 65 bucks. Those are the front rings, the rear rings, front badge here, and then the rear badge there. And then the one thing that's gonna be tricky is getting the front badge off, but we're in this together, ladies and gents. We're gonna learn at the same time here. So the first thing we have to do is badge removal. So if you guys aren't familiar with this, I'll give you step-by-step instructions. We're gonna use everything we used in the last video, actually. So right on that table, we have the heat gun, solvent. I believe there's fishing line somewhere over there, but pretty simple as far as getting these off. Let's start there. Everything I use today will be in the description below, links to literally all these products. But the important ones we're gonna need today are masking tape, fishing line, polish, a polisher, heat gun, and this guy here, which is like an adhesive kind of removal tool. It helps with the badges. We'll see when we get there. The first step is masking this off. It can be a little confusing if you take it off and you don't want your rings to be crooked. That would be embarrassing. So what we're gonna do is mask that off right now. Make sure the surface is dry. All right, so that's what we want it to look like. Because when we get this off, we're gonna need to know where to put these back. So let's go to the next step. So for the badge removal, we're gonna wanna use heat with a heat gun and some fishing line. You don't wanna put the heat too close, so 4 or 5 inches, whatever doesn't hurt your hand is usually good. While it's still warm, we'll take our fishing line, get it underneath, and then do a back and forth sawing motion to get under that adhesive and start lifting the badges off the surface. It's getting caught a little bit there. I might need more heat than what we started with. Oh, there we go. You can see the line underneath now, you know it's working. I think technically we've gone all the way through, so I have to get underneath to pop it off or help it. Hey, hopefully it peels right up, but worst case Ontario will hit it with that rubber wheel. So this one's fun. Pretty easy, you just gotta get under it. Don't go too hard or you'll burn your paint, but there is a technique. All right, well, that's the technique. So I don't want to scare anybody away from using this technique, but there is a right and wrong way to do it. If you get too close and absolutely burn through the paint, you can damage your clear coat with this rubber. So make sure it's not getting too hot at any point, and to stay one way, just kind of check it temporarily. If you're hesitant at all, take it to a real professional shop. I'm sure there are places local to you that know how to do it. If you're in northern Michigan, M22 Detailing is where we are right now. So they can do this. I was just lucky enough that they let me film here. Do a little DIY for y'all, but intermission plug. We got Evan here hanging out as well. I'm gonna finish this up and then catch you in a second. Obviously we have kind of the outline here, but we're gonna use solvents and then kind of made a mess over here, which we'll just clean up with some detail spray. But step 1 and step 1.5 finish. Let's get the rest of this off with a little solvent and a clean microfiber. All right, I'm gonna say that is where we're gonna leave that. All right, so these are as clean as we're gonna get them. So these ones are gonna go on first, the black Audi rings. So quick unboxing. Nice. I believe we just take the backing off and then yeah, the adhesive is there. So we'll line it up with this plastic that's on the front and then peel it off. All right, very carefully. All right, looks perfect. Now, let's go on to the badge. Let's rip. I love how that black looks, dude. I knew it. I knew it was gonna look good. Badge time, where we at? Right here. Alrighty. Cleaned up. Beautiful. I think so. Looks good. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Is that a clip? That's the clip. How do I get that?
All right, ladies and gents, we have quite a predicament. This is proving very difficult to remove. Tried attacking it from the rear. Our other option is to just snap it off and pray. No, the grill, I don't want to break. The badge, I could live without because it's coming off.
Uh-oh, we're broken in half now.
That's fine. That's honestly, it's just giving us access, so.
Sorry, Mr. S4.
That's all right. It'll be a souvenir, we can give that away. Yeah, we're gonna try and make the top smaller, somehow. Yeah, all 5.
OEM ones, so they don't have to do this.
All right, I think we're golden there. All right, Carson's working on a little fitment for the badge on that side, but for the time being, I literally just took this trim tool, and I'm sorry in advance because I hate when YouTubers do this. I wasn't filming. All I did was push this under and pull up. So now these tabs have released, and we're just gonna attack it with the rest of this trim tool arsenal. So
you can try and do it on this side if you want.
Yeah, I guess we can kind of do it any way we need, but
Okay, all right.
Just like that. We can kind of carefully continue on down like this. Being careful not to destroy it, or the clips like that. Do that. All right, so those rings are broken. Guess it doesn't matter because we've got these. Hey, look, it's the right size. Thank goodness. All right, ladies and gents, here's our issue. We're not going in fully, so I don't want to break these clips that are in already because that's sketchy. So I'm driving home. I'm gonna take this out because I guess we can file that at home. And then I guess I'll just dab some crazy glue like on each one of these tabs and hold it and hope for the best. So if this mission is successful, we'll be transitioning to that now. All right, so here's where we are with these guys. Like I said yesterday, they weren't fully going in, and while it's not super noticeable, like nearly at all, it's kind of bothering me. So we have a couple options. One, leave it. Two, we could put a couple dabs of super glue right behind it and see if that stays on all these tabs. Or we can attempt to use these rings, which I'm almost positive came off Evan's car, or a replacement for Evan's car. And then as far as this guy, I think we're gonna have to super glue that in there as well because it sticks, but we tried filing this down and it's not perfect. So you guys know me, you know I like to have my installs as perfect as possible, so I guess we're just gonna have to super glue that as well and hope it doesn't fall off. 13-year-old brother came in clutch with the cement for plastic models. I'm actually gonna go for the badge first. Just gonna put a little bit on the tab and on the back of this tab. Said press firmly for 20 seconds, so we're almost there. Let's just hope it stays. I somehow just got these off without breaking any of those clips, so it's possible. We're doing attempt number 2 here with this guy. Looks to be the same, I'm assuming, since these are kind of faced upwards. This is the left side. Yep. No way. I think we've done it. Oh my goodness, ladies and gents. I'm flabbergasted by this performance. It's good. What the heck? I think these are OEM. These might be Evans. Literally. What? All right, well again, these are not the rings I ordered. Those are, so, oh well, I guess. Everything's super glued on and this one's actually in all the way. So that worked out perfectly, and that's the look of our new front end. We're gonna call it a day. We have the black badges on the front as well as the rings, and then if we work our way around to the back, we have the gloss black S4 and 4 rings right there. So overall successful install, and I think now the rear of this car looks amazing paired with the carbon fiber. So ultimately that's what I wanted to do, is match with the black optics package. We've done that. Again, link to everything I used today will be in the description below. If you guys are new to the channel, want to see more Audi modifications like this, hit the subscribe button. If you're feeling so generous, that like button does help the algorithm. It's true. This was kind of a long one, kind of tedious, but needed to happen. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Until next time, we'll see ya.